Hello everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today I was looking in this journal that I'm, almost finished with, and I was doing some doodling. I don't even know where it is right now. Let me see if I can find it. But I was sitting here just, adding some more flowers to some of these things that I've done, and then yesterday's video after I was finished, I didn't plan on doing this, but you never know when you get on here what you're going to really do. So I did this yesterday, and then after I was done, I decided to draw some doodle flowers. They kind of remind me of New York with the Montauk daisies. So I did that, but then I just did a little doodling at the end of each one, and I think it added a lot more to it. But today, my channel is... here it is. I was doing some doodling here. And my channel, I'm going to finish this actually, is just about a lot of different things. Like my niche is about crafting. And it's about crafting a lot of junk journals. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going over this flower. And this is kind of like, I don't even know what this video is really about, but I think what's happened with me is that I've really become interested in what I used to do a long time ago, which was paint. I just love to paint. So that's really what I like. So what I'm going to do is go down this. You know what I should be using is my where is it? Okay, here's one. I know it's in here. Let me take this out because it's not going well over this. The pen's not doing well over the colored pencils. So I'm just going to go like this and down the side. I'd prefer to use a pen, but for some reason it doesn't want to work. So we're just going to go around like that and outline. You really have to press lightly with these brush pens. There we go. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll go over this so that it looks similar. And we'll outline the flower, go around, and I'm barely pressing. As you can see, it really... So I watch a lot of channels, and I'm fascinated with watercolor. And honestly, it's not difficult. It's really what I like. So what I was thinking, instead of just making envelopes and pockets and stuff like that, which I enjoy doing, I want to really get you guys interested in more expanding and making things with watercolor. So I have these inexpensive watercolor that I bought, my very first watercolor, which is by Grabie. And it came with a bunch of brushes. So this is a size 3. It's got a 2, I think a 1, a 0. Where are all these brushes? My goodness, it came with a lot. For $19, you can't beat it. It's a great way to introduce yourself to watercolor. So I forgot my spray bottle. Let me go get it. Yeah, I brought it inside because I was spraying my plants. I have orchids on my lanai and different plants that I absolutely love. So sometimes what I do, and I'm trying to grow some of my jade, so I spray the dirt and I bring the spray bottle back and forth. Okay, so enough of that. So what I'd like to do on this coffee dyed paper is just show you real easily how to make some flowers. So I'm going to use the number 3, even though it's not on here anymore. It's the Grabie number 3 that came with the paints. Here are the paints. And I'm going to make some, oh, and I also have, I was using a paper towel, but I have an old washcloth and I'm using this. And I'm going to keep that to the side here. So I sprayed down my paints. Let's move over like this. They're right here. I forget how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get 50 colors. I mean, you cannot beat that, especially for a beginner. $19. And I think one of the girls, Jennifer, in the group here, bought them. And I'd love to know how she likes them because I think they're great. But since then, I have bought the Kuretake paints, and I also bought the Winsor Newtons. I haven't used them yet because I'm still working on these other paints, but I will reach out. Those are professional paints. So here we go. We're going to make some easy peasy tulips. So let's reach into the red. And it does come with a palette that shows you the colors. Here they are. So it comes with a piece of paper, and what you do is you take before you start painting, you take your paints and you put them on each one of these little blocks so that you can read what color you're using. So which color did I pick? Does anybody know? I think I reached in here. So I picked the vermilion. So I'm just going to use the point. Let's go down. So I'm going to use the point at the top, and I'm just going to bring it down, and it's not wet enough, so I'm just going to add some more water, and I'm just going to bring it down like that. And I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to go back in, and I'm not going to touch the point. I'm going to go next to it, and I'm going to go down like this. And we're just going to do some whimsical little tulips. And then I'm going to go back in, keep hitting the camera, and I'm just going to do a little like this, which looks like it's another petal in behind it. Okay, so this is on the coffee dyed paper. So now we have some blue acrylic paint up here. We're going to reach in, and we're going to grab some Prussian blue. I'm going to grab some Prussian blue, and we're going to do another one like this. So point down, and then I'm just going to make this little petal. And I'm going to go back in, and we're going to go like this, and down like this, and maybe bring this one out a little bit more, like that. And we're going to have them come together at the bottom, and maybe a little bit more here. Okay, there we go. And I think we're going to do the same thing. But this one will come down a little bit more like that. Now, it's not easy to paint on coffee dyed paper, but I'm doing it just to see how we do. Okay, this is not the type of paper that I usually paint on, but you know what? It's all okay. We can do whatever we want here. Okay, so let's see how we'll do an orange. So this is, let's see, this is orange, just plain old orange. Whoops, I keep hitting this, sorry. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, point down, press, and come up, back in the orange, point down, and then we're going to make the other petal. And then we're just going to make a little leaf in the back. And you know what? I may go into the blue and just see about going down slightly. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is make some leaves, or stems rather. So I'm going to go into the pudding green, and I'm going to drop a little green in here. Drop a little green. And what I'm going to do next is go down. I mean, you can't get any easier than that. Then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take the phthalo green and I'm going to press down, because tulips like to have this kind of thicker leaf. So we're going to go back into that phthalo green and we're going to go like this and like that. And we'll go back into the phthalo green again. We're going to bend it over like that. And let's get some more. And we'll go like this. And like that. And we have our leaves. And what we're going to do is we're going to let that dry. And then we're going to come back in with our pen. So let's let that dry. Okay, so our tulips are dried. And what I'm going to do is see how the pen works on the paper. So this is the first time I'm doing this, and I'm just going to doodle over it. And we're going to go like that. And just around. And it's, you know, it's very relaxing and fun. Okay, and then we're going to go down the stems. And then we're going to go up the leaves. And don't stress out, please. This is fun. This is so much fun. I'm going to show you something else on this page we're going to do after this. And down. And look at how it, you know, it adds to the whimsical, you know, and it's fun to open your journal and see all different types of interesting stuff that you created. You can do this. All I'm doing is I'm tracing around the leaves and like so. Like that, and then up and around. I'm going to go down like this, and then we're going to do the little petal behind, and then we're going to go down like this and around like that. How cute is that? And you just did that for your journal. I really like that. So now over here, I'm going to raise this a little bit. I just showed you that I did some pencil drawing on the other side. So I'm going to take my pencils out. I think I put them away. And it's not a big deal. We're just going to fill it in on this side. So let's do a yellow on the inside. Yellow. And maybe we'll do some light blue, since we have blue accent on the paper. We'll go over it like that. And then we drew one flower and it came through the paper, and now we have two flowers. How cool is that? And we're going to go down like this and fill it in. Fill that up. And fill it in here and there. And then let's see what happens if I take my pen, if it'll work on this side. Yes, it does. And we're just going to go over the pen that was coming through. And this is just so much fun. So I think after I do this video, I'm going to take out my Kuretake paints and do some painting. And then I'm going to go to the gym and work out, because it's very good for your mind. Also, don't forget, it's very important to start a gratitude journal. And every day, write down 30 things that you're grateful for. And I'm extremely grateful for all of you who have subscribed to my channel, and I write about you every day in my journal. And even though it's a small little channel, it doesn't matter, because it's all about just having fun. Okay, so we fixed the doodle that came through the paper. Let's make this a little thicker. And there we go. Now we can also make this look extremely whimsical. We have some white. This is a, I think it's a Uniball. Wait a minute, not Unibomb. I'm so sorry, Uniball. Signo Uniball. So what we could do is create some lines. We could do some lines going through here, like the veins on the leaf. I can't believe I said Unibomb. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. So we did that. And then, let's see. We could do little lines here, little squigglies. Little squigglies here. Just random little lines. And just make it look really whimsical. How cute is that? Now, you could also, if you wanted to, add some watercolor grass. So we could go in here with some olive green, and we could do little, I'm pressing down and going up, press down, go up. We could do it like that. Could put one up there so it looks, whoops, I'm not in camera, sorry. So we could do it like, move them up like that. How cute is that, huh? So, that is your introduction to painting. Very easy, whimsical tulips. And then what do you do when you draw on one side and it comes through? You color it in on the other side. Very simple. Okay, have a wonderful day. I'm going to get crafting. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to have an amazing day, and that's what I wish for all of you. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.